friends, and welcome to Nighttime Smoke Sesh with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing tonight? I'm doing pretty damn good. Can't complain. It's Friday night. So, yeah. Can't complain at all. Can't complain at all. So, we're going to go ahead and look at some videos while I pack this up. Yeah, I got enough. And let's get going on this. Graveyard Flowers has got a new one. Tila and Diddy beef. Let's go ahead and start with this.
Celebrity. You can't get famous unless you take a vow.
Oh my god, can you not see her value? She looks like a little anime girl.
She has a lot. She looks young.
She looks very young.
She'd be a lot of fun to these rich, powerful men.
Ain't no one really matters
off
for that.
on having something like that
And breaking it.
A young person, yes.
I ain't seen you
You
in
can fantasize about her
forever.
being with like a 13-year-old because she's so young looking.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting.
I ran away and I lived in Flushing in Queens. I brought, because we used to have screw tapes. And I would bring my tapes. And then I played for my homeboys and they'd be like, what the hell is this shit? I'm like, because that was my first time ever leaving Texas. And I was like, you guys don't play screw music out here?
They have a
Chopped up and screwed out? Like, are you serious? And so then when Wall came out, the whole screw thing came out, everybody was like, oh, what's screw? I was like, man, I told you I've been listening to this for like since 10 years ago now. Y'all just listening to it now? I mean, come on, man. So, I don't know. I grew up very an eclectic, different.
No, Tila's very sober now. She's very sober.
completely. I think that's half of her problem.
Yeah.
She needs something to chill out.
Yeah.
Neighborhoods of people, so therefore I feel like I can relate to a lot of people that are similar to me.
Hi, Sonia. How are you?
Sonya Blade.
Yeah, she looked way different back then, but when Satan is draining your life, it'll do that.
Oh, I think the way she looked after she got out of this.
I can't relate to like
put on some weight.
the hills or anything like that, but I can relate to people who are real people, you know, who struggle, who's done stuff, and like who's like an everyday person, you know. But Millionaire is one of my homies. He's cool. I love him. Howell, I did a party with him. He's cool. It brings me back to my childhood. It makes me feel like part of my innocence, you know, because growing up is just like, I don't know, but that would be cool though. Just to do a little, maybe I should do a song that's just for my people in Houston and do a screw song, chopped up, screwed up.
Oh, I know that Normal Fruit. She's gone insane. When was this video made? This video it started 74 minutes ago.
Yeah, premiering.
But this, I would think, would be like 2013, 2014.
Right, yeah.
Draped up, dripped out, no one's talking about 3 in the morning. I should do that. That would be fun.
What if you had a dream collaboration with anybody in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
Elton John.
Tupac. Oh my god. See?
No, my choice is better.
Everybody.
Elton John.
Jesus. There was nobody that didn't like Tupac.
No.
Like everybody
No,
liked Tupac.
you don't understand. Like, if Elton John wants to collab with me, that would be one of the highest honors of my life.
Duh.
Like,
Duh.
it's amazing. I mean,
It's the greatest honor of anybody's life.
I think so, right?
He's a legend.
Miss Tila and Tupac, TT. Oh my god, his spiciness, you know what I mean? He's spicy, he's loud, he's in your face, like, fuck, you wanna go fuck, whatever, I fucked a bitch, and, you know, like, I feel like I'm the female version of him. Like, people hated him, or they loved him. I'm the female Tupac.
To make matters worse, in the summer of 2010, while appearing as a special guest performer at what's called the Gathering of the Juggalos, a yearly event organized by a band called the Insane Clown Posse, Tila was ruthlessly heckled and had various objects and drinks hurled at her, which I guess is pretty common practice at this barbaric event, and being the 4'9" firecracker that she is.
Well, what do you expect going to an ICP concert?
Juggalos.
Yeah, they're nuts.
Oh my god.
Love to the Juggalos, man.
No, ICP's lyrics, holy shit. No.
They're just a bunch of goofball Catholics. So,
Catholics. Okay.
you know Catholics, they love doing the dark-sided shit.
I guess.
Fuck you, Big.
And then be like, I'm light, motherfuckers. Okay.
All right.
See you at church Sunday. All right.
Well, I guess that's some Slayer shit or something.
I know, right?
Okay.
Diaz said, I love ICP. I went to a concert. I know, I remember you said that. That must have been crazy.
Juggalo concert.
She insisted on continuing her performance.
My axe is my buddy. She's throwing it back.
Light 'em up, guys.
Who's this ICP? I'm too old for that. Insane Clown Posse. That's who ICP is.
They've been around
Forever.
early
Insane
90s,
Clown
I
Posse.
think. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not too old for Insane Clown Posse. I like Insane Clown Posse. Fuck you. I listen to some of their shit. I love to listen to it whenever I'm playing my game too sometimes. Yeah, that was a bit of a harsh hit. Get my perfume thing going. Yeah, it's I've got a scent diffuser. And the scent is Chanel No. 5. I need to get some more. I'll get some more next show. It's a really pretty scent diffuser too. I like to have a lot of ambiance when I do a show. Candles and lights and shit. Sometimes I even like to turn on my skull back here. Yeah, this thing with the candle. There we go. Get all my lights going. Just remember to turn them off later. Now look at this bitch go. Yeah, you look like you're in a lot of pain there, Shanny. You might ought to slow down there a bit there, girl.
I don't know. Probably not. We'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Girl almighty.
Yay, Rob Zombie. Yes.
My favorite Rob Zombie song is the remix of Dracula that's on the Matrix soundtrack.
Dracula's the shit.
That's my favorite Rob Zombie song. That remix.
Jesus, Tila.
You didn't wipe your mouth with the throat at them now. Go ahead. It's alright.
She's like just
Damn.
juggling the fucking water with the fucking scarf or something.
That's pretty great. That's entertaining.
It is. They're like, let me throw some water at Tila. Shit, we're all out of water. We gotta pay $8 for another bottle of water.
Dude.
Bro, how much money you got in your pocket? I got $10. Let's do it. All right, $8 water. Wah! You take that, tequila. Poof.
Oh my god.
You're nobody till you're covered with Fanta and feathers.
That's true.
Timu, Britney Spears. Jesus, don't say that to her. She'll cut your balls off.
Is she doing the
What? Huh?
like, is she got like clown face paint on?
I don't know.
can't see anything.
I can't either.
Is she the opening act then? Or something?
I think so. Oh my god, look at the rain.
Yeah, good. She's just grabbing the crotch with that fucking drag.
Oh my god, someone threw a smoke bomb?
Hey, now that's bullshit.
Wow.
She eventually left the stage, battered and bruised, not only to her face and body,
That's horrible.
but after everything she'd been through so far, it surely left some scars on her spirit.
Past gatherings have brought together big names in entertainment like actor Charlie Sheen, who seems to fit in quite well with the Juggalo culture, and musicians like Ice Cube, Tech Nine, Coolio, Puar, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Andrew WK, Busta Rhymes, Flava Flav.
Fuck yes, all of them.
Amazing.
Vanilla Ice, and one legendary performance from none other than Tila Tequila, who unfortunately
Look at those tits.
really
That's hot
Who
side
said
boob.
that?
That is hot side boob, guys.
I didn't say that.
No.
You did.
No.
Like a
I'm just
dude.
stating that's hot side boob.
She's got a perfect fucking body.
Yeah, you
And
can't deny that's good side boob.
then she put on like 30 or 50 pounds. Oh my god. God damn.
She was canceled for posing with it. Yeah, I know, Sonia. She's gone cray-cray.
Yeah.
at the massive juggalos and was pelted with rocks and fireworks and was forced to leave the stage.
That's
She rushed
horrible.
back to her
You don't
trailer
do
where
that
she was
shit.
chased by more fans. So what really happened that night with Tila Tequila?
But that was just the case. And I guess like a lack of like investigation on our part. We just saw some hot chick that sung a song about f***ing a DJ. We had a ladies' night. And we figured she fit the bill. We didn't know motherfuckers wanted to f*** her up like that. You know what I'm saying?
She was, you know, it was our mistake. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know that she would go on Twitter and say, "I'm down with the clown," and spell clown with a K, which upset a lot of juggalos because you know that clearly showed she didn't even know what she was talking about. You know,
But
Why?
there was no
Because she
intentions on
spelled
our
it with a
part
K?
for what happened. You know what I'm saying?
well, we tried to calm that before that storm came, but she was just lame as hell, man, and we couldn't shield her lameness
And
from the people.
yeah, one of the big problems was, you know, once she started getting booed, and she refused to leave the stage and just was egging more on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I didn't physically see nobody throw at her. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the people were throwing actual poop at her. You know what I'm saying?
Ew!
Damn. You know, about the first time that first water bottle hit me, I'd be out of there. That's just me. That's how I feel about the situation. First water bottle hit me, I'd be out of there.
Oh, they were throwing shit and she was taking it.
They were throwing shit on her?
Yeah.
That's assault.
Yeah.
Everybody that did that should have gone to jail. That's assault.
Humiliation ritual.
Wow. Fuck that.
Humiliation
See,
ritual.
I don't think
yeah.
they were Christian at this point.
Yeah, this is ICP.
This is ICP, I think, before they were Christian. Because they went hardcore Christian later on.
Holy shit.
One of the best WCW eras is when they were wrestling.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fucking crazy shit.
I didn't see it myself. I watched pretty much all of it, but I didn't see no get thrown.
Just throw poop at him.
That's some degrading shit.
Hold it in your hand and throw it. You must really hate somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Tila Tequila was indeed the worse for wear as she returned home this weekend after the horrible attack on her. She
don't
was
do
covering
that
her
shit.
face and crying as she arrived to the LA airport after being attacked at the gathering of the Juggalos concert in
I
Illinois.
feel bad for her, man.
No,
That's wrong.
someone, I don't care if you think she's crazy or hateful or
Yeah.
what. Nobody
Or
deserves
she
that type of
sucks.
treatment. Yeah, nobody deserves that type of treatment. I
No.
feel for her there.
If the band that's on, you think they suck, leave. Go get drinks and just drink at the bar for a while. Or, you know.
Yeah, or talk to your friends while the concert's going on.
Yeah. Don't throw shit at the fucking artist.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. That's wrong behavior.
Oh, Gigi Allen, I don't want to talk
What?
about that one.
Oh, man, he was, whoa.
He was nuts.
Holy shit.
You know what?
But Manson was just as nuts as
Gigi
Gigi Allen.
There's something else
close.
I want to cover.
Very
first.
close.
Let's just be honest.
I think Manson, one of Manson's heroes. Is
Like, he'd be on stage sucking a dude's dick. Come on.
Yeah, and eating a girl out, too. My
Yeah.
buddy Dave. It was during the
Disgusting.
Mob Scene tour. Mob Scene. Where it
Yeah.
was burlesque, remember?
Yeah.
Why do y'all have to talk about that shit? You know, I think I changed over in just a nick of time. Let's hear what this numbskull has to say.
So, I got a stupid email from one of my readers. Here's the thing, folks. Me and Sabella actually have lives. And, I mean, I shouldn't even be making this response because the behavior on these people's part is just idiotic.
All right, babe.
Me and Sabella are working to have a better life. We're looking to, you know, make money and move and, you know, have things that normal, healthy people have. I look at YouTube, I look at the people who follow me and follow her. I look at the whole degenerate, and that's what it is, degenerate. I look at the whole degenerate cesspool that is
I'll show you what was in that
the
hot
home
box when you get.
of
I kept
people
one of them.
like Carrie, TJ, Von Helton, Shanny, Blue,
Hey, Red Feather. Hey,
all
Shota.
these people. And it's like I got better things to do. There you are. Trust the chip. Yeah, we're gonna hide you as a user because you're the big part of the problem. People like you fucking email me, and all it is just insult after insult after insult. I mean, you seriously make me think about changing my fucking email because I don't have time to sit here and go on and on with some troglodyte.
But here you are. Do what I do. Ignore it. Ignore it. You don't have to respond to everything. God, he's aging like milk. Oh, and where are my fucking manners? Hey, Corky. Hey, Stabby. How the fuck are you? Hope you're having a pleasant evening. Hope you drink lots of fucking wine. And follow it up with some liquor, and that y'all behave badly. And live stream it, so I can capture it on film. Oh, and you two, like up the stream, will you?
Who I don't even know who you are. You're nobody to me. And yet you want to be somebody because you're doing everything you can to trigger my emotions, to set me off, to piss me off, when I have far better things to do with my time than respond to you. And believe me, I'm getting a lot better at not responding to stupid people's idiotic little comments. But you know, sometimes it's just like, I mean, I checked in on, I guess, Carrie's video yesterday. It was a 4-hour stream where pretty much all they were doing was going over the same Shanny Foodie Beauty video that they've gone over for 5 times in the last fucking week. Just on different channels. Oh, we're going to cover it on TJ. You know, and TJ thinks he's special because somehow he's convinced himself that he's a 5-star chef because he knows his way around the microwave. Yeah, TJ. Nobody else on fucking planet Earth knows their way around a microwave. Maybe someday you'll graduate.
Don't diminish someone else's career because you have no career of your own. You fucking prick.
To an air fryer, and you'll be a 6-star chef. You'll be the first and only 6-star chef in the world. And they'll say you'll be famed and everybody will love you, but they'll say, you know, you'll be on like television shows and you'll be on like fucking Good Morning America, and they'll say, TJ, is it true that you're an expert when it comes to the microwave and the air fryer? I mean, there'll be like a ticker tape parade for you down Main Street of every major city. TJ's figured out the air fryer. The air fryer! It's been a culinary mystery for everybody on fucking planet Earth how to operate the air fryer. But you, TJ, you figured it out. Boy, you're fucking smart. Oh, it's like you people have no fucking lives. You really don't. And it's so sit there. I'm working on something right now that is frustrating for me, but I know it's gonna make me a whole hell of a lot happier in society. It's gonna make me a whole hell of a lot happier. It's gonna make Sabella a whole hell of a lot happier. Because see, while we're doing the hard fucking work, what are you people doing? Carrie, Blue, Von Helton, all of you fucks, you're fucking cows, every goddamn fucking one of you. What are you doing? You're sitting inside your fucking houses. Not even yours, you're renting, right? You're renting. Carrie doesn't even fucking work. She's living off Michael. Michael, you know, the dishonorably discharged fucking troglodyte.
How the fuck do you know? How the fuck do you know? Again, with the assumptions.
Who lets TJ practically stick his dick in his wife's mouth and just sits there and laughs like the cuck he is. You know, I'm just, you know, and maybe this is the Saturday rant happening on Friday. I don't know, but you know, I'm frustrated right now, and I'm taking it out on all of you because I am so aggravated that you people literally believe that you're so much better than we are when we're fucking doing the work. You're not doing the work. You know, they are jealous. They're extremely fucking jealous. Extremely fucking
jealous of what? What would I have to be jealous of? I make a good pension and have insurance from the military. We own our home. I have a job. I have a business. What have you accomplished?
jealous. I thought you were a mod. I thought you had Anya. There we go. I mean, these people, and I'm not going to go on for like a fucking hour because I got shit to do. I just wanted to point out the fact that it's so ridiculous that we're doing everything we can to fucking make money and fucking be decent, good, civilized fucking human beings in our community. And you troglodytes got nothing better to do than trash talk each other or turn your back on each other. You know? Wells Cow Productions, you know, happened to fucking comment on somebody's video. And Carrie, you know, oh, God forbid he be civil to someone she doesn't like. Oh my God, I can't hear something in my fucking eye. Anyway. It's so fucking annoying. You people are just so fucking annoying. Not you, Anya. I'm sure there's a few people watching who like me, but they're not going to say anything because, you know, they don't want to get ganged up on by the troglodytes like Carrie and others.
No, I wouldn't gang up on them.
I mean, it's like I have videos that I could be making to help people. I don't care if Michael wants to pretend he's a UPS person. I thought he worked for the post office, not the UPS. Whatever, dude.
You know, when I lost my thought. Sorry about that, guys.
Whatever. It is really interesting though, because I gotta kind of wonder, you know, if I had to sit across from these people, or one of these people, right, how would they fucking interact, right? Would Michael have the balls, would TJ have the balls to spew their bullshit to my face? Probably not. No, probably not. Because they know that I fucking, you know, I'd meet their energy. I would.
No, the first thing out of my mouth would be, hello, heap of dirt. Just like last time. I couldn't stop myself. Yeah, that would be the first thing out of my mouth. Hello, heap of dirt. How are you? Yep. Yeah, I made a severe miscalculation after I got off the tubes with you guys. I thought I would have one of these gummies and play me some WoW. There was some WoW, okay. There was some WoW, all right. I'm like, wow, I better get back to the bedroom and get some sleep. I slept like the dead. Woke up around 9:30, 8:30, 9:30. Yep. I guess I needed the rest. It was a good rest. Restful rest. A dream-filled rest.
That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Well, TJ cheated on his girlfriend, and his girlfriend, I guess, kicked him out because I guess maybe she got a hold of the ex-wife. Wonder how that happened. And yeah, they both agreed. TJ's a piece of shit who can't keep his dick in his pants and thinks he's a fucking 5-star fucking chef. I can just see TJ like standing there in front of the air fryers at Walmart and like muttering to himself as he's talking to the air fryer. I'll figure you out. I'll figure it out. I'm the goddamn 6-star chef. I'm the goddamn chef.
Fraud, 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 fraud. Let's all talk about fraud.
And he looks like he's having some kind of fucking seizure. Some poor Walmart worker is probably walking up to him, sir, are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? And he just walked off muttering to himself, I'm 6'5". I'm 6'5". He's such an idiot. He really is. He's an idiot. He actually is. Yeah. Well, and Anya, that's why a lot of tall women like short guys. That's why a lot of regular height women like short guys, because the short guys actually have a personality. They're funny. And they're loyal and they're grateful.
It don't matter to me how tall my man is. It don't matter. He could be shorter than me. I don't fucking care. As long as he's a decent human being. It just so happens that my husband stands 5'11" and a half. Almost 6 feet tall. He ain't got to be 6'5". He's got an intelligent look about him when he's not behaving like a total ape. And he looks so handsome in a suit. He does. I was just remembering our wedding day. He looked so handsome. He did.
You know, this rumor that short men are male feminists, they can't get women. Blah, blah, blah. No, that shit's spewed by guys like Andrew and DJ who actually don't know how to have a fucking healthy relationship with their significant other. Anya's right. I'm an actor. Am I a failed actor? I don't know. I probably didn't try as hard as I could have. And also, there was that big thing of me getting put in prison for 18 months. Yeah. No. If I ever do acting again, it's not going to be in fucking LA, I can tell you that. And Hollywood is kind of burned to the fucking ground. Burned down to the fucking ground.
I remember it was cold, so I wore a really pretty blouse and a denim skirt with tears on it, and it had kind of a train in the back, and snow boots. We had 8 inches of snow on the ground. January 25th, 2016.
Right. And Sabella's probably wondering why the fuck I'm wasting time on YouTube when I should be working.
Sure.
But it's like, I'm just tired of it. You know, UPS guy, I fail at a lot of things. I really do. We all fail. Why is failure so wrong? Try something. You know, I timed him out for 24 hours. I'm sick of his...
You know, Corky, failure isn't wrong. Failure isn't wrong. I fail all the fucking time. I do. I am a failure a lot of the time. So, yeah, I get you. But see, the thing is, you got to own that failure, not make excuses. I own my failures.
Nonsense. So I posted something on my posts. Some businessman influencer, can't remember the guy's name. But yeah, basically he said, if you're not willing to to give everything you have to something for 100 days and suck at it, you know, you can't expect anything other than you're gonna fail. If it's your first time, you just ask TJ. It's first time TJ tried.
Shut up. We're gonna watch this real quick. Corky's magic trick.
I myself am a fan of the shaved head because I just look so much better without hair. Or one thing you could do is do some magic tricks. I can do a magic trick. You want to see my magic trick? Don't worry, it's clean. Okay, here it goes. I know, that was so cool, wasn't it? Yeah. Uh-huh.
That was so gross.
Too many of those, yeah. Uh-huh.
That was fucking gross. That was fucking gross. Let's listen to him babble.
Using the microwave. He failed. He just kept pushing buttons. He just kept pushing buttons, you know. He'd snort that crack or whatever the fuck he's on. He just kept pushing buttons.
It's over.
And pushing buttons and pushing buttons and opening and closing the door and putting stuff in and opening. It's like, oh, I'll figure you out, microwave. I'll figure you out. Yeah, now he's figured out the microwave. Now the air fryer's next. Oh boy, good for him. I mean, it's funny because I've got haters who won't even let me fucking try. Won't even let me try. They try to destroy everything I fucking do. Am I that much of a threat? Really? It's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm sure right now Carrie is watching me on Discord or her channel. I really don't give a flying fuck. No, there's nothing wrong with that, but when you sit there and act like you're the fucking cat's meow when you're no better than anybody else. I'm no better than anybody else. I freely admit it.
Sorry.
I freely fucking admit it. I've done things and have failed miserably. Miserably. I failed miserably with women until I was fucking 48. Till I got Sabella. She's happy with me. Do I need any more women? Fuck no. Fuck no. But see, you know, TJ wants all the women's because he doesn't want, like, those deep, intimate, like, conversations and relationships. He doesn't want to do the hard work with women. He'll do it with the microwave, but not with the women. He'll do it with the air fryer if he can ever afford one. But he's not going to do it with the women.
You know, that's not funny. You know, it wasn't funny the first 50 times you made the joke. It isn't going to be funny the next 100 times you make the joke. Get off that joke. Abandoned bit.
Just like Mikey and Carrie. Very shallow surface relationship.
Hey,
they're together
just a
because
person
they're
trying
afraid
to
be
human.
alone. Really, that's what it is. I don't know why they're so worried about Sabella and how she looks and her health. Like, it's like, what, you people want to ridicule somebody because they have a health issue? Really? Really? But then they cry when somebody, you know, makes fun of their anxiety or their being a shut-in or them having, you know, irritable bowel syndrome, like Michael has, I guess, or so I've heard, you know. Sabella's tired of you fuckers. She doesn't want to be online. She doesn't want to, well, she's online. She doesn't want to do any fucking YouTube. She's sick of you people. She's like, I got better things to do with my life. And she does. She does. You know. Well, see, the thing of it is, Anya, is like, at a certain point, you have connections, and she doesn't know what connections you have in Europe. She doesn't know what connections you have. That's what she's afraid of. Well, and the thing of it is, Anya, you'd actually have to go to America. You'd have to figure out what state she's in and go sue her there in that state. You know, you can't have her extradited. Yeah, you know. I want to show TJ something. I want to show TJ something.
Things go pretty good here, Warren.
See, TJ? That's my air fryer. I already own an air fryer, TJ, and a microwave. Ooh! Not only do I know how to use the microwave and the air fryer and the espresso machine, I also know how to use the stove. You fucking moron. TJ talks so much fucking trash.
You know, You are not in the same zip code as funny. On the same universe as funny. And you're the only one that thinks you're funny. Just stop.
You really had my dentures keep falling out. Anyway. I hate using that stupid fucking fix-it shit. It's like, ugh. Usually they stay in. My mouth is very dry, so they're falling out. But you know, when I get emails from people from complete strangers, demanding that I do something for them, that I change my behavior for them, right? When Sabella wants me to change my behavior, she talks with me about it in a civilized manner, and sometimes I change my behavior, other times I don't. And she's my girlfriend. She's my lover. And sometimes I'm going to sit there and be like, no, I'm not going to change that behavior. Okay. But yet I have complete strangers who don't do jack shit for me, who clearly hate my fucking guts, are going to demand that I do things for them. Make it make sense.
What? Huh? Make what you said make sense.
Make it make sense.
Hey, Shallow.
You know? Well, you know, Henrik's probably, you know, a badass just like I am. You know, a tough motherfucker who's not going to take any shit off any of these goddamn troglodytes. I mean,
A badass. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mister, I pissed my pants before I went into lockup.
you know, I'll be in public and I'll sit there and I'll you know, take people down a peg. You know, I gotta be careful with that shit though, because, you know, it's like, but hey, here's the thing, you know, it's like if I'm gonna talk trash in public to somebody, I accept the possibility of getting punched in the nose. The problem with TJ and Rev and Von Helton and so many of the, and Blue, so many of these other retards, they don't want to sit there you know, they're not going to fucking talk trash to somebody in public to their face.
I have a word that I substitute for the R word now. Ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Nick. You are ridiculous. Completely and totally ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I have autism, so I'm considered to be a rude person fairly often.
You are rude.
Yes, it's a fan in the background. That's right, it's a fan. I know how to operate a fan as well. Ooh, fan.
Yeah, that's another
Boy,
thing.
I'm just floating in that cash, right?
Tim Maris, a known pussy, pulled you across the street by your fucking heel. and you sat there, laid there like a slug, screaming like a bitch. Are you that kind of badass? You just laid there like a slug. You didn't try rolling or anything to get out of it. Pussy.
Just floating in that disposable income. I got that treadmill back there. God damn. When was the last time the pig, known as Carrie, ever on a treadmill? Where did you get the fan? The fan? The fan knocked on my door one day and it said, "Hey Nick, I'm your fan. I'm your biggest fan." And I was like, "Huh, you are pretty big. Just how big are you?" And he was like, "I'm 24 inches in diameter." And I was, "Hot damn, you are my biggest fan. Come on in." Oh my god, he's probably bigger than 24
Wah, wah, wah.
inches, honestly, but anyway. Smaller, you know. It's just, I just find it fucking hilarious. I really do. That I have so many chocolate eggs. So worried about my shit. When their own lives are in the shitter. I mean, you know, hell, Blue lives in Cincinnati. Everybody fucking knows my address. Blue's been screaming for fucking years. "I'm gonna come down there and blah, 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 blah." Do it, Blue. Do it. Try. Come on, Blue. Come on. You know, Anya, I really don't give a shit what Carrie looks like because it doesn't really fucking matter. I really don't care. I gotta blow my nose real quick. I am like, I've got the nasal leakage over here. Just a second.
Nick, you ass.
Also, it is kind of hot in here because there's no central heating. And we're not allowed to have an air conditioner in the front window. So, and they've still got the fucking heater on. So it's like, it's still radiating heat. Because it sends the heat to the whole building. So even when you have it off, it's still radiating heat. You know, she's busy. She's busy with stuff. She's gotta work later.
Yeah, that's something you never
The
say.
person known as Blue, he also calls himself Black, Gray, or whatever. No, we don't own an apartment. We live in an apartment. We don't own. We'd like to eventually own an apartment building, but that's neither here nor there. That's probably just a fantasy.
You got that right, because y'all ain't got no damn money. Nope.
One thing's for certain though, nobody's gonna know where we live when we move. Because we're just so sick of you people. We really are. We're sick of the harassment. We're sick of the bullying. We're sick of the nonsense. And
yeah, we will need a lot for bail.
Like, yeah, I can block, you know, what's his face on my fucking email. He's just gonna do it again. He's just gonna make another account. Motherfucker's probably got like 5 or 6 accounts. And I know one of them is Blue. I know another one is some jackass calling himself Logical Impure. What is it? Logical something empiricist or something like that. He hasn't used that name in years, but, you know, I know it's him, because the first time he did, he said, I know it's him. Yeah, I'm not moving into the cold. We prefer heat, not cold. So, yeah, I've seen some videos of people who live in those parts of the world, Swedish, you know, Sweden, Finland, Norway. No. 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 I have a hard enough time with winter in Nebraska. You know, and you know, another thing that pisses me off is the morbidly obese little toad by the name of Carrie and the other one by the name of Shani seem to sit there and think that Sabella is this gargantuan obese person. She's not. She's not. She's last time she was weighed, she's actually like at 200, like 201 to. It kind of fluctuates a little. She's healing. Her body is getting better. And, you know, we had a little bit of a concern. Shut up, Irv. Go fuck yourself. Irv's another one that
I can only imagine what Irv said. I can only fucking imagine no more pot. No more. There's no telling what, there is no telling what Irv said to this man.
I'm just, you know, at wit's end with. So, another issue is with her ex. He keeps fucking around every 6 months for some reason. And, you know, I'm not even going to start on what I'd like to do to the guy. But, you know, we need to just move. We just need to move, and we need to just disappear. And y'all can sit there and, you know, years later, you can all be like, you know, when you're all sitting in the fucking YouTube nursing home, you can all sit there and say, remember Courtney and Sabella? I wonder whatever happened to them.
Exactly.
And it can all be speculation because, you know, you can all go fuck yourselves. Well, the problem with the outside streams is people will sit there and figure out your location. Or figure out your whereabouts. And it's a problem.
Dude. Didn't you dox yourself? Or am I wrong? Didn't he dox himself?
Because people can't seem to just let people fucking live their lives. Like, yeah, Draven's an absolute fucking retard. He really does belong in jail for his perverted behavior.
I guess I'll be the first one in the freaking YouTube nursing home. Damn. You know, with my Alzheimer's and stuff. Since I'm a sundowners and the sun is down. Oh well.
The fact that Carrie goes after Rev when Draven has done the exact same kinds of things to children. So that tells us Carrie's behavior is performative, not virtuous. But I think y'all have already kind of understood that for a while. Anyway.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. This is about a half hour, so. Yeah, that's what they do. Draven is a worthless, miserable criminal. Yes, Cayman, that's what I said. You fuckers already know my address. But when we move, you're not gonna know. No, we don't bother with Instagram. We're trying not to do too much online because it just wastes time. The stuff that I'm doing, I have to basically focus on and treat it like a job if I want to actually get it accomplished. You know, maybe it's writing the book. Maybe it's becoming a drug and alcohol counselor. Maybe it's becoming a paralegal. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. I'm sure as hell not gonna tell you.
Oh, you'll let it slip sooner or fucking later. You will, 'cause that's how you are. Loose lips, wide hips.
Yeah. I'm not even telling you my Discord. I'm not telling anybody a goddamn fucking thing. Good luck on going back to school. What time is it? What time is it? Ah, shoot! I gotta go. We got a busy day, and we both gotta get to work soon, and all that good stuff. So I will. See y'all when I see you, and take care. We're not on Discord, Anya. We're not on Instagram either, and we're not gonna fucking do that because. And there's another one. Okay. Yes, Anya. Sabella says hi, but we do need to take that.
I haven't heard anything about him.
So,
I don't care.
Later.
I ain't really heard nothing about Deerwood. And primarily because I don't care about Deerwood. And you know, he can go do his thing, and I'm going to do my thing. Well, that's about all I got for right now. I'm going to play some video games and then probably hit the hay. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me this evening. You guys rock. I don't care if you're here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care. And I'll see y'all in the morning. Bye. Peace. Oh, thank you, Blue.